Good job. All right. So there's a few things there that I did to help him out, right? I always want to help the dog out. So first, I'm showing him which direction I want him to go. I want him to be on my left side because I'm left-handed and I like doing obedience on this side. Notice that he's constantly looking at me, tilting his head, walking in front of me, kind of figuring out what he needs to do. Right? So he just did a wrong behavior. I didn't want that. This is a very similar behavior to what I wanted. Yes. And he just fixed himself. Good. You just fixed yourself. Yes. Because my body language and my voice wasn't on. There was no reward. I was just silent. I was very consistent. So he understood that that was not correct. So I'll just kind of show you that again. Yes, good. Yes, good. Good. Right? So I was just kind of silent, wasn't saying anything, doing anything. Now, he is a really smart dog. I don't expect like some dogs like a Shih Tzu or a Chihuahua to be able to know how to do this because let's be honest, a lot of the time they don't have the patience for it. Nike, however, we have built our system around our body language and our words from day one, so he very much understands the process of what I'm communicating when I'm not saying anything. So when I bring my hand down, it's saying, hey, come here, come here, come here. And then I'm going to bring my hand up to say sit, right? I don't even have to say it. He just knows. Because if the head comes up, the bum comes down. If I put my hand down, that signals, hey, I want you to go lower, right? Go lower. If I bring my hand up, hey. Yes, good. And I don't have to say anything because my body is doing kind of all the talking. So I'll kind of run through that again with you. So hand up, the head comes up, the bum comes down, hand down, the body goes down, hand comes back up. Good. Now, I always like to encourage people to do that move with their hand on their hip because it's easier to get the dog to stay by your leg if your hand is close to your hip instead of all the way out here. It's also easier to bend down and not have to use as much like lower body extremities when you do that as well. So bring the hand down here, ask for a sit, ask for a down. Again, not saying anything, right? My dog is just very keen on what is valuable in my hand right now. Down. Good. If I down, So if I want my dog to come back up without me using a reward, I'm going to rotate my chest that way because his body language right now, his head wants to follow where my hip is. So if my hip moves back, he moves back. If my hip moves forward, he moves forward. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Even without the reward being directly in my hand, he's looking at my body language. So if your dog is constantly deciding, hey, I don't want to listen to mom or dad. Hey, I don't want to do this. Take something they really value. And now Nike got a new toy today. So we might switch it up. And we might play with the new toy. Now, he is obviously very excited by this toy. It's the little new toy we got for him today. His reaction is very telling, right? He gets very excited. Ooh, okay. So same thing. If I have the toy behind my back. Yes, good. Good. Once he does the right thing, we'll play a game of tug real quick. Very valuable to him. He wants to win the toy. He wants to be right. Out. Thank you. And we might do that a few times. Practice at home makes the behavior 100 times more effective out in the real world. So the first step to getting your dog to be as good as Nike has been today is focus. So if we don't have focus, our dogs aren't going to be listening to our body language at all. If they don't have eye contact with us, no body language is important, except for you running away to get your dog's attention, because that's the only trick that'll work. So, okay. A dog's focus is based on how often and when and where they are rewarded. So, out. Good. 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 Yes. So Nike is listening to his out command because he understands that he's going to get it again as his reward. Okay. Yes. Get it. Go, boy. Get it. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Well done. So if your dog has issues listening, out. All right, go couch. Go couch. Go. Thank you. Lie down. So if your dog has issues listening, the first thing you want to do is start your reward system. Now, I like the marker word yes. You could also use a click sound like as your reward marker. I personally use clicking as a form of motivation to keep my dog moving, so that if he does get stuck on a behavior like laying down, I can simply click, right, and tell him, hey, I want you to try something else. That's kind of his try again cue. If your dog is struggling around distractions, remove the distractions. Start there. So if this is going to be a distraction, I'm going to put this up for him, right? He's very distracted by it. And we're going to kind of play a fun game called the yes game. I love this game. I love this game a lot. All right, come here. Now that bag of food is open, but notice he's not going for it because I'm more valuable than that bag of food because I hold all the rewards. So I'm going to just kind of show you guys real quick. Bag of food is very much open. It's on the ground. He can smell it and do anything he wants. Yes, good boy. But notice how his focus shifts back to me because he's looking for validation from that behavior. So, yes, good. We have done this a lot. It is very, very simple. The yes game is where you are going to toss a treat. Your dog's going to come back to you and look at you. Yes. And you're going to say yes. You're not going to say anything else than that. Yes. Good. Right? So this is going to start making them have a pattern in their brain that says, look for mom or dad for validation. Look for that validation. Look for, am I doing it right, mom? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? That's what Nike is communicating to me because I did this for the first 6 months of his life every single day. He got fed a lot, but I used his breakfast and his dinner to train him. Good. So it wasn't like, oh, he's getting so fat off treats. It's just his breakfast and dinner. This is just very normal for him. Yes. Good. Yes. I'm not saying his name. I'm not saying anything other than yes, because that's his marker word. That's what we want to build value for, is that yes command, so that when we do put life's distractions in front of us, he's going to say, oh, that's not a big deal. Even though there's an open bag of food here, there might be food on the floor. But what's more valuable, the food that's not doing anything or playing with mom? Because this is a game to him. This is his favorite game in the world, right? He just gets to chase treats and then come back to me for a reward. And so this is just building value for the focus, right? Because now he's expecting, what else are we doing? What else are we doing? Are we doing something else, right? So I might play this game a few times out in public with my puppy, and then I might switch to some obedience. So I might ask for a sit. Yes. Again, not saying anything other than yes. I might ask for a down. Yes, good. I might ask for sit. Ooh, is that too hard for you? Good. Sit. Yes. Good. So I try to time my command with when he's doing it if he gets confused, so I can clearly pinpoint what is right and wrong with it. Down. Yes. Up. Yes. Up is our command for when we want him to do a sit position again. Down. Yes. Sit. Up. Yes. Good. I was trying to demonstrate like the sit behavior, but his command is up for sitting back up when he is down. There is a few very specific commands that he does. This is what works for us. Just watch and learn. So again, we have his focus, right? Good. He's done the basic obedience. If we can get our dog to do basic obedience, that's great. Next is more advanced. So if our dog is super, super distracted by the world, I might pull out my touch command. Now, the touch command is super important. Yes. Yes. This is kind of like jackpotting where we're rapidly rewarding the dog multiple times, but this is a physical cue, yes, that the dog has to listen to in order to get the yes. They want to win the yes, right? So I'm going to kind of, yes, good boy. I'm saying good now because I really want to define that he did the right thing. Yes, good. Because this is a little bit confusing for him. He's like, why are you talking to a screen right now, Mom? You should be training me. So when we are kind of going through the motions, first we want to just look for the eye contact. So if my hands are kind of down here in my lap, yes. I'm going to ask for the eye contact. Yes. 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 Once we have established eye contact, we can establish obedience. So if I asked him to be over by my side, here, yes. Down, yes. Here, yes. Again, using that clicking to get the right position I want him to be in. Down, yes. Yes. Up, yes, good. And again, look at my body language, look at the timing of my rewards. That is the key to dog training. So, good, yes. So, once we have some basic obedience established, then we can move on to our third game, which is going to be the hand touch. So we just want him to move his head to look at or touch my hand. Yes. That means that he is focused in on where my body is going, where I am talking, right? We want them to be very focused on us. And the more we do this, the better they will get. And the better obedience they have, actually, because this is really a trust exercise for the dog. It's saying, hey, if you do this, this means that, and I'm going to get rewarded every single time I do that, which means I should really love doing that because that's the fastest way to get to the reward. All right. So once again, we're going to do our little touch thing. Yes, good. And for Nike, since he's so hyped up, I can drop treats on the floor to build some space. Yes, good. And so this reinforces some longer focus exercise. Yes, good. So this is what I do for puppies just starting out. I might not even say anything. Yeah, good. Yes. And yes, good. And if I want some longer focus for like a teenage dog, so we just did the puppy thing. Now we're moving on to the teenage dog thing. I might ask him, yes, yes, good. I might ask him to double tap my hand to give me that really good focus before he gets the treat. Yes, good. Yes, good. So notice how he is now staying towards my hand a little bit longer. Yes, good. Yes. Yes. Yes, good. Well done. So notice how I'm repeating the word yes multiple times. That's just telling him you did the right thing. I'm not rewarding him though, so that is a signal to, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Yes. 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 Good. Good boy. Well done. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. And I can really play around with this, right? If I'm in a crowd full of people, I will absolutely play this game with him. Oh, bless you. Yes. Yes. Good. Now he knows chin hold, so he's going to do that behavior again. And it gets really intense. Like he is fully pressing down on my hand to get to those rewards. But that is like the ultimate level of focus. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Okay. And I'm going to be rewarding him throughout because this is amazing. He's amazing. I love him. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. Good. So think about it as the chin hold. It's kind of like a wait command. I'm just asking him to put his chin on my hand and hold it there without me saying anything until I give him the okay, and he can eat the treat. Now, I say okay and yes as kind of a, let's see, I don't want to mix them up because they are two separate cues. But when he is holding, that is technically a wait, right? So tap. That's technically a wait. Oh, uh-oh. Tap, 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 tap. That's technically a wait. Good. So I'm going to say okay to say, okay, get out and get your reward. If I just want him to tap my hand, yes. Yes. Good. If I'm not expecting him to hold it, I'm going to say yes because he's not supposed to hold it. I just want him to do a very simple behavior of touching my hand. Yes. Good. I hope that makes sense. But that is how I get focus from my dog. That is kind of our daily routine. We did this a ton on walks. If another dog was going by, we'd literally play the yes game. So he'd focus more on me than the other dog. We do kind of the chin tap if there was a person walking by. Yes, good. Like at agility, if I am at an agility competition, I'm going to take a handful of treats. Now, you're not allowed to have treats while you're competing, but before we go in, I'm going to give him a handful of treats so that his focus is on me and not the other dogs walking around all willy-nilly or the dog competing. So he is focused on me and listening to me. Bless you. Slow down. Good. So he is focused on me and not other dogs. Now, again, once you get to this level of reward history, so just me rewarding him for 2.5 years, almost 3 years, you're turning 3 in August. Oh my gosh. Basically 3 years now at this point. He's had this reward history installed in him from day one. So he's going to be very precise, very knowledgeable about all the things I'm doing. Your dog might not be, but that's why we kind of bring it up in steps. We do the yes game. Good. Yes. Yes. We do the eye contact. Well done. Yes. We do the obedience. Sit. Down. Up. Yes. And we do the hand touch. Right? Good. Yes. Good boy. That's why we do all of that, because all of that is just based off one idea. All of that is just based off one idea that my dog can look at me and he's going to be rewarded. So that's what he's going to offer the most. It's just look at you. He's going to wait for your command. Yes, good. He's going to wait essentially and stare you down to work. when you are in a working mood like I am right now. So hopefully this live was very helpful for you guys. I know Nike had a blast doing it. The beginning was a little rough, but we got there in the end. But hopefully this will help curb your dog's distraction level and help them be a little bit more obedient in the future. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you have any questions, comment below so that I can answer them in the comment section. Or in the description, there's going to be a link down to my website where you can find all the information about me and my services. All right. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one.